Hi Nick, this is Coach Smart with ABC Baseball Cams here to do your hitting analysis on your video here. We're going to talk a little bit about your setup, your plane of your swing, your position at contact, how you get your lower half involved in your swing, and then a little bit about your finish and maybe a couple drills for you. So let's get started. From a setup standpoint, as far as your lower half goes, you know, your feet are parallel, which is great, easy to repeat, simple, and the simpler we can make this, the better off we are. That's a great look there. I like the distance between your legs, really good. Your hand position is fantastic. Nice high hand position, easy to drop the barrel on the baseball. That's a very good, you know, I'm not sure how old you are, can't tell from the video, but very, you know, good looking setup for a young hitter. Let's click this forward a little bit and see what we do here. Nice load, hands go back. So we're taking a little bit of, we stride, we separate our hands, which is good. Okay, so our foot comes down. You know, our foot's in pretty good shape there, bud. You stay still pretty square. It's not as square as your back foot, but it's still pretty good. If we could move that foot over just an eensy-weensy bit and try to mirror what your back foot does when you stride, so they land still parallel, still square to home plate. I had a guy from the Angels tell me that, hey, the longer we can stay square to home plate, the more balls we're going to square up, and that's the name of the game, is squaring that baseball up. Okay, so that's really good here. Let's so your stride foot's in the ground. We're going to check your head here and make sure that your head is staying inside the circle, that you're not drifting or leaking forward at all with your front side. And I don't think you are. I watched your video a couple times. You're one of the better swings I've seen so far. I think you're going to stay pretty stable there. That's just a beautiful look. Beautiful look. Very good, Nick. That's a good look. So nice and quiet with your upper body, nice and quiet with your head slot. It's in a great position to hit the baseball. Let's take this back a little bit. Oops, that's forward. Let's take you back. Watch that again. I enjoy watching you swing. Foot gets down. Okay. So let's look at your swing plane here. Okay. So you get a little bit of a, you know, you can keep your hands right there where they are and not let that bat go down behind your helmet. You might be a little better off. You might be a little shorter. You still got a pretty short and compact swing, but I think it could be shortened by just keeping your barrel up a little longer. Okay, but from a swing plane concept, you know, that barrel's going down. It's getting to the contact area between here and here. Hopefully staying right on plane here. And it does. Okay, we're at contact now. Okay, pretty good there. Got your power L there. Got your eyes right behind the barrel, which is good. Your right arm is straight. Okay, I'm gonna pay close attention to that front foot and see what it does. And it doesn't do anything. Okay? And what I mean by that, Nick, is that when you get to the contact point right there, you should be fighting like all get-outs to keep that front foot on the ground. If you're not feeling your front foot wanting to roll over onto the side of your foot, then you're not pushing hard enough with this back knee. Okay? How we create energy, how we create power, bat speed, is by driving that back knee down to the inside of that front foot. That creates energy. By you holding your front foot there against that knee going down, you're creating resistance. And resistance equals energy. Okay? And the reason you're probably not getting all that you could out of that swing, and I'm not kidding you, man, that's a good looking swing, but you could get even more out of that from a power standpoint and drive some baseballs if at the point of contact you weren't on your toe. It's hard to push very hard this way when you're on your toe. Okay? So if you could get on that ball of your foot there at that position right there, if this heel was just this much farther back and your leg was that much farther back and you were on the ball of your foot there, then you could really drive that knee down to the inside of that front foot. Okay, because when I roll through your swing here, your front, I don't see it peeking or leaking or nothing. It looks like it's just kind of dead there. Okay, let's look at another swing. Okay. See, and look at, you're already on your toe. Okay, and that's just going to be, again, you're going to get to that toe, but we want to make that sure that's after contact. And the ball's still 2.5 feet away from your bat, and you're kind of losing the ability to stay connected to the ground. Nick, energy comes from the ground. Think about a cannon inside of a canoe in the middle of a lake. It's not going to go anywhere. It's going to dribble out the end of the cannon into the bottom of the lake. You stick that cannon on the ground and anchor it into the ground, and it's going to shoot it across the lake. So if you're a little more connected to the ground at the point of contact, your cannonball off the bat is going to go a lot farther. Does that make sense? I hope it does. Stay connected to the ground. So get your lower half a little more involved in your swing. I wouldn't change a darn thing you do with your swing, other than maybe a little bit. Let's go through one more swing here. I want to see one more thing, one more look at something. As we come down. Okay, that's just a fantastic look there. I love that. Upper body wise, head slot wise, the slot of your bat right there. You get great extension through the baseball. Okay, so really, I'm not going to change any. I wouldn't mess with any of that stuff. I'd leave that stuff alone. But I would have to really want you to work hard on that backside and making sure you stay connected to the ground. Now, a drill for that is have somebody throw you a soft toss between your knees and your shins, and really force yourself to go down your legs and get those pitches. Try to get that barrel as flat as you can through that strike zone and get in your legs. Okay? And then once you feel that and get some body feel for that, then move that up a little bit. Have them throw a little higher. Then go up higher. And you still should be getting into your legs more. Okay? I'm going to guess you're about, let's say, 5'6", 5'7". Okay, we'll say you're 5'7". We're going to put a line on top of your head here. Okay? When you're at the contact point, when you finish your swing, you should be about 5'5". You should drop down a couple inches. So let's see here. Maybe you do. Let's watch. Okay, so right there, our line's at the top of our head. You're in your setup position. As you come forward, okay, you do drop down real good. That's good. So you're compressing down to hit the baseball. So now what we've got to do is get that back foot a little more engaged into the ground. So you can really, again, feel the urge of that front foot want to roll over from the pressure you're putting on going down here. So when you finish swinging the bat for 15-20 minutes, you should be sore in through your thighs a little bit. That's the kind of energy you want to create. That's the kind of exertion you want to put on your lower half in order to drive the baseball. Okay, Nick, have a great summer, bud. Looking forward to seeing you at another ABC baseball camp. Thanks a lot. Bye-bye.